Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys all the fragrances that I kept on pulling for over and over all throughout the month of January. As you guys know, I got really sick this month and at the end of last month. So these are going to be a little bit on the fresher side and you're going to see a common theme here. So if you guys are interested in seeing all the fragrances that I couldn't put down in the month of January, then keep on watching. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Oshumare. On this channel, I talk about all things smell good. So if you're into smelling good, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you are a returning viewer, hey, it is so good to see you. All right, you guys. So in the month of January, I usually am pulling for a lot of my gourmand still, my thick, spicy, woody fragrances. But I couldn't do that because I could barely smell things this month and everything was messing with my sinuses. And I mean, you know how it is when you get sick. You just want something fresh, if anything at all. So we're taking a break from the gourmands and the spicy, sweet fragrances this month. And we'll pick it back up in February, which I think is the perfect month to have all your sweet gourmands because it's, you know, the month of love. And the first fragrance that I was wearing so much is one that I wasn't as familiar with. I love me a good musk, but I don't know why I never pulled for this many. This is one from Kayali and this is Musk 12. Y'all, this is such a pretty fragrance. Oh my goodness, it's so much more than just a musk. I mean, you definitely get a heavy dose of that musk, but you're getting a little floral in here. You're getting a little sweetness. And I didn't know that this was a good musk like it is. So in here you have some main notes of lotus, freesia, musk, jasmine, vanilla. There's sandalwood. I'm a little shocked that there's freesia in here because I usually don't gravitate towards that note. However, I have noticed that a lot of my fragrances, they do have freesia in it. It's got to be done in the right way, but I think the way it mixes in here with the musk, the sandalwood, oh my gosh, that lotus, and then it dries down and you get more vanilla. Y'all, this is such a good one. I slept on it. Don't sleep on it like me. If they have it available in the mini, I would say try it. I haven't looked on Huda Beauty's website to see if they have it, but if they do, when they have a sale, I for sure want this one because it's one of the best musks that I've smelled. And if I had been able to grab for my gourmands and thicker fragrances this month, I never would have realized how good this was. But yeah, if you love a good musk, I think you would really enjoy this one too. But I really enjoyed this one and couldn't put it down. I think I created this dent this month. So once again, this is Kayali's Musk 12. The next fragrance that I couldn't put down this month is a newer one from Glossier, and this is Glossier You Do. And y'all, this fragrance, with that Palo Santo note mixed with the little bit of sweetness from that violet is so pretty. I feel like it's gotten better and better and slightly sweeter the longer that I've had it in my collection. And I didn't start wearing this fragrance until like the second half of January because I was too sick to smell this one in the beginning of January. It was just too woody. That ambroxan, I mean, it was just front and center. Mixed with the Palo Santo and the myrrh, it was just too much going on. But as soon as I start feeling better, I start grabbing it. And man, when you hear people talk about how good this is, if you smell it and you don't really get it because Palo Santo may throw you off, just give it a minute. Just let it just do its thing on your skin, mix with your body chemistry. I really do enjoy it. So this may be another one that might be on my February tray too. On days that I don't really want to think too much about what I want to wear, I just want to throw something on that's kind of like a skin sit, but you know, a little spicy and woody. But once again, this is Glossier You Do. Couldn't put this down. The next one that I couldn't put down this month, I'm kind of shocked that the dent is not denting more in here because y'all, I was wearing this over and over. Surprisingly, it wasn't making me feel nauseous or sick because it is a sweeter fragrance and those I just could not do this month. But this one, it was giving me my life. And this is one from Finery and this is called No Prince Required. And this is their version of Princess by Kilian. And y'all, it smells so freaking good, y'all. The marshmallow in here, I don't know if it's because it's pink marshmallow rather than regular marshmallow, but I feel like that marshmallow is a little bit more prominent in here, and it's probably because I don't think there's a tea note. In here you have night blooming jasmine, pink marshmallow, and amber. There may be some other notes that aren't listed, but I think that slight difference of it not having that tea note in here just made it a little bit more fluffy, a little bit more sweet, and everything is balanced out so nicely, and it's just smooth. If you like Princess, but maybe you struggled with the tea note in there, I would maybe give this one a shot. Definitely smells a little different in the opening, but then when it dries down, you really can't tell the difference on skin. And Princess is one of my favorite fragrances. I've always said whenever I run out of it, I'm gonna have to go get another one just because I just love that whole scent DNA, everything about it. But y'all, this is a close second. It really is. If you have it, comment down below. Let me know, do you agree? And honestly, this is one of those fragrances that I would say is backup worthy because it's so inexpensive. It's like under $30 versus, you know, what, $200? I can't remember how much Princess is, but I know it's a Kilian fragrance. So, you know, those prices, they're a little up there. So far, this is my favorite one that they came out with in the new Finery collection this year. So once again, this is Finery's No Prints Required. The next fragrance that we're going to talk about is the one that I'm wearing today, and I've really been enjoying it since I got it, but I really start wearing this at the end of last month and all throughout this month. And this is one from Replica, and this is Afternoon Delight. And I don't really have as much of a dent as I should have because I started out with the travel and I wanted to get through that one first. And then you guys, I broke my travel size. Well, actually, my son broke my travel size. But if I hadn't been using that, I would have a little bit more of a dent in this one. But you guys, this is just fluffy, smells like a dollop of whipped cream on like a Madeline cookie. Oh, I just think it's incredibly soothing. Love wearing this one to bed. I actually do wear this one out. Like I said, it's my scent of the day. And it's just something that I wear when I just, again, don't want to do the most, like me, but a little bit sweeter. So you do get that musk in here when it dries down, but it opens very true to those warmer, sweeter notes like the whipped cream, the vanilla, and of course that Madeline. And since I've had my bottle, it's gotten a little sweeter, a little thicker. I know when it first came out, some people could barely smell anything. They didn't really think it lived up to the name, but I never had that problem. And I know myself, when it comes to those type of fragrances that smells very similar to the original Philosophy Fresh Cream, I really do love those. I crave these type of scents. And it's just another one that was not messing with me while I was sick, and I wasn't gonna, you know, offend my little one who was also sick and my husband. I mean, we were all going through it. But through it all, this one just smelled so pretty to me. So love this one all this month. Might sneak and wear it next month too to bed. Once again, this is Afternoon Delight from Replica. Next, we have a fragrance that I know you guys are getting sick of me talking about. I can't shut up about this because I really am enjoying it so much right now. But I think I told you guys in another video this month, I've been wearing this so much. And to me, the dent is denting. This is one from Clean Reserve, and this is Whipped Cherry. And y'all, look at that. Look at that. And this is the big bottle. You know, it's like, I think they have the smaller size and then they have the big one. That is such a good dent for me because I really don't put that many dents in my fragrances if I'm just, you know, being honest. It's delicious. It's sweet. It's whipped. It's fluffy. Oh my gosh. Some of the main notes in here is pineapple, coconut water, cherry, almond and apple blossom, praline. You have whipped cream, mimosa. There's vanilla. It's just like you're swimming in whipped cream that has little chunks of pineapples and then the sparkly mimosa. And then of course you have like a cherry or two on top. And that's how I like to wear my cherries. It can't be too syrupy because it starts to kind of remind me of cough syrup. You know, every now and then I'm in a cherry mood, but for the most part, I'm not. But I love the way that it was done in here because it's mostly about all those other whipped sweet notes. So yeah, I'm going to be wearing this one all throughout the year. Even if it's not on a perfume tray, I just really do enjoy it. So once again, this is Clean Reserve's Whipped Cherry. This next one is another one that I can't stop talking about and I can't put down. So I don't want you guys to turn your TV off or your phone or closing out your laptops or anything like that. When you see this bottle, I just, you know, this is going to be the year that I really am sharing with you guys everything that I just love. Even if I talk about it until I'm blue in the face, y'all gonna know that I love these fragrances that I'm talking about. And this is the newest one from Kayali, and this is Young Bougie Marshmallow, y'all. I know. I can't put it down. And look at this dent. I mean, that's a good dent too, y'all. And this is the 3.4 ounce. Again, it's the big bottle. It's not even the 1.7 ounce. Oh gosh, but it's just sweet. I'm gonna smell like everything after this video because all these fragrances, they kind of go with each other. They kind of all have a common thing. They all kind of have a common theme. This is another one that has gotten sweeter since I reviewed it. When I first got it, I liked it, but it wasn't as sweet as I preferred, and it wasn't as thick and as strong. Y'all, it's gotten better. I really do think that all the Kayali fragrances, they're very similar to the Middle Eastern fragrances sometimes. You have to let them sit, macerate, you know, just let all those notes develop and just, you know, churn together. Because what? I've had this maybe 3 months, and in that short amount of time, it's gotten so much more delicious. Strawberries, marshmallows, whipped cream, very similar to a lot of the notes that were in the last one. I think you also have coconut in here. There's pink mush. You have some freesia. Again, Another fragrance that has freesia in it that doesn't bother me at all. Another thing that is very interesting to me about this one is that when I first got it, I didn't get a prominent coconut note. Now I get way more coconut. So coconut, marshmallows, and strawberries sign me up every single time. But I am going to put it down for at least a month and stop talking about it in all my videos so y'all don't get sick of me. But once again, this is Yum Bougie Marshmallow from Kayali. Clean Classics Vanilla Cloud was another one that I was having a whole moment with. This smells so similar to Charosa 59, but just in a perfume form. So you know how that one kind of has this like creamy chiffon and like vanilla feel to it, and then it has like an extra sweetness because there's violet in it. This one gives off that same type of vibe. So I was pulling for this one a lot when I was going to bed, and honestly all throughout the day I was able to feed that craving of, you know, having something sweet on my perfume tray with this without it being too dense, too headache inducing, and making me sneeze. If you haven't tried this, it's so pretty. I know it's a smaller bottle, but a little bit really does go a long way with these clean fragrances that I've noticed. And let me just put just a little bit on. And it opens up with the vanilla, but there's also some type of sweetness in here. So it's got to be something else. I think there's dewdrops in here. Hold on, let me see. In here you have dewdrops, there's pear. That's what it is. Oh my gosh, the pear mixed with the vanilla is so pretty. Then you also have bergamot, there's vanilla, vanilla orchid, sandalwood, and musk. Just think Charosa 59. If you wish you had a perfume to put on after you put on that body spray and that body butter, really that body butter, because that body butter is good, I would say try it with this. It's like the perfect combination. So once again, this is Vanilla Cloud from Clean Classic. All right, you guys, so those are all the fragrances that I have been obsessing over all throughout this month. Completely different than I think my previous two January perfume trays. They're just very airy, whipped, a little clean, very classy smelling, and I really enjoyed all of them. So it was nice to kind of take a little break from all my thicker, heavy, sweet scents, but we're getting right back into it in February. Also, don't forget to let me know what your scent of the day is. If you forgot what mine is, again, it's Replica's Afternoon Delight, sprinkled in with a whole bunch of all this other stuff. But this is the main thing that I'm going to be wearing when I run a few errands today. So yes, don't forget to drop yours down below too. If you guys did like today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you leave. Share it with a friend or two. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. And as usual, take care of yourself. God bless you all. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.